Before we get into your reading, I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has liked and commented on the videos, as well as subscribed and donated to my channel. I really appreciate it, you guys. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find all of my contact information, including my email and social media links, as well as links to my music and podcast in the description below this video. Okay, let's get into your reading. What do we have for Virgo? Five of Cups, Scorpio energy at the foundation. Virgo, this is an energy of moving on, okay? It's just an energy of you just really forgiving these energies and these karmic cycles that you've been graduating on from, which seems like it's just been sort of dragging on, but this is really how this energy works. But what I'm getting here is there's some sort of sorrow that the individuals you're leaving behind are starting to feel for your movements forward in life. It's like now, finally, they're sorry. It's an energy of you don't know what you got until it's gone, right? But when they had you, Virgo, they could care less. They were running the streets. They were doing all sorts of stuff behind your back. These individuals made you feel very abandoned and very unloved. You gave them everything you possibly could. Multiple opportunities to do the right thing by you. But they kept letting you down time and time again. So finally you found the inner strength to pull yourself up and to put yourself first, which seemingly took everything inside of you to do. You really put yourself first here, Virgo, in some capacity. You tried your very best with these individuals, but they proved themselves to be your worst enemies by the tactics that they utilized against you behind your back. For some of you, this is family related. For others, romantic. It could even be career related, partnerships in your career, something like this. But it's just an overall energy of moving on after people have been doing things behind your back in the dark in a very sneaky, underhanded way. And now these individuals having to watch as you step into a new season of your life. And now they're flooded with regret. What do we have at the sacral, please? Wow. Six of Swords, Aquarius energy at the sacral. And here you are, moving on, right? Relocating, transitioning into a new season of your life. Rite of passage kind of energy. This all happened for a very specific reason, Virgo. It always does. The lesson in all of this was surrounding your self-worth. This is something that you're arming yourself with moving forward. As hard as this cycle was, Virgo, you're going to be better off for this in the long run, Virgo. A great lesson in discernment has been learned here. A great lesson in self-worth. You also learned exactly who you are. And for some of you, there's an energy surrounding purpose here. This having been some sort of cycle that was intended to keep you away from this energy of purpose, keeping you from your destiny, some sort of obstacle that was placed in your life that was meant to keep you stuck and feel blocked. Energy of you having to carry other people's baggage. See, a lot of the reason why these people are being struck by so much grief and sadness now is because they're having to carry their own baggage. They're now having to solve their own problems. Oh. Well, imagine that. Having to solve your own problems, having to be faced with yourself, and actually have to look in the mirror at the reflection that's staring back at you. Wow, there's a concept. But Virgo, you'd be surprised how many people in this world cannot bear to look at themselves in the mirror. It really is the world we live in now. People who really refuse to self-examine and take the necessary steps to heal themselves and be the best they can possibly be for the people that surround them, or for the collective at large. I feel like this is the mindset you have, Virgo. When you look at your life, you want to be the best you can possibly be, because you know that when you're the best you can possibly be, this is when you're positioned for greatness, and you're able to enrich the lives of those you come in contact with. This is a very evolved way of thinking. This is how you prepare yourself to live a life of evolution. See, life in and of itself is evolving. We are little sparks of evolution. We all play a role. You can choose to believe this, or you can choose not to believe this. But if you choose the latter, you will absolutely face a life of resistance because you're going against the grain, essentially being your own worst enemy. This is an understanding you are now starting to have, Virgo. I feel that this cycle is what has brought this awareness to you. And I'm not a Virgo, but I can confirm this to be true based off of my own path. I don't know where I'd be right now if I hadn't have been through the struggles that I've been through on my path. How would my awakening have happened? Who knows? But everything happens in a divine order, Virgo. This was all for the betterment of you and your life cycle. And make no mistake, your awareness of all this and your willingness to flow with the energy is what is going to lead you to a beautiful outcome. It will lead you directly toward whatever it is you're seeking, Virgo. What do we have at the solar plexus, please? Ace of Pentacles, and there it is. And now we have the hand of God, your divine blessings, your material support to help you on your path, because you simply had the awareness and the understanding of how energy evolves and flows inside the universe and your particular life, Virgo. It's really not rocket science. And life really can be much easier if we allow it. All we have to do is flow with the energy, not to create resistance. Allow things to unfold in a divine order is what it comes down to, Virgo. There's a whole new path unfolding for you, Virgo, because you're finally putting yourself first and you're allowing the divine and God to work in your life. It's like you had this sudden clarity around how life works, around evolution. You woke up inside this karmic cycle, and now you're heading towards this energy of wealth and power. This is an energy of complete happiness right here at the solar plexus, which is telling me that this is all made possible because you took control back over your life. You're not allowing yourself to feel powerless or inferior to these energies in your life any longer. Lesson learned. What do we have at the heart, please? Too many cards. What do we have at the heart? Ace of Wands. Wow, 2 aces back to back. At the heart. This is you being initiated into this spiritual awareness, Virgo. There's a lot of momentum behind this new beginning that you're bringing in for yourself. There's a lot of strength and life force energy that's rushing up behind you because you're stepping into the flow of life. It's like an energy of once being in this place of resistance, going against the flow of energy. And then it's like you turn around, you realize what's taking place. You start heading the other direction. You're heading in the direction of your north node, your purpose. And as soon as you start doing this, your entire life turns around. You have this life force energy surrounding you, supporting you. This is the feeling of being in the flow of life. I know this energy so well because I myself did this exact same cycle, Virgo. Your problems just start to melt away. Your finances start improving. Your creativity starts increasing. You have better relationships coming into your life, better opportunities. All areas of your life start reflecting you now being in this flow-like energy, this energy of evolution. It's like you've left the upside down, right? And now look at all this growth, greenery, just beauty, things growing, things manifesting. It's like you've moved on from this barren wasteland kind of energy. It really is an energy of hell. What do we have at the throat? Wow, Ace of Swords. 3 aces back to back. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Virgo. This is an energy of victory, complete raw power. Being blessed with material strength, creative strength, mental strength. A lot of you are going to start having a flood of new ideas, concepts that you can start using to manifest wealth and abundance into your life. And this is what you want to see before, let's say, an Ace of Cups, because this prepares you for that, the Ace of Cups being the love, the emotional strength. Your foundation is stabilized with this Ace of Pentacles. You're now able to start creating with this Ace of Wands, which brings you a sense of victory, you feeling powerful, you feeling yourself, which has a healing effect on your mental faculties. You're no longer feeling like you're going crazy, being in some sort of demonic karmic cycle. What do we have at the third eye? 4 of Wands, Aries energy at the third eye. This is an energy of prosperity. It's an energy of material and emotional blessings. Finally, your ideas are being birthed into the material. And you're moving in this very graceful manner here, Virgo, is what I'm picking up. And it's so interesting how I said that this is the energy you want to see before you bring in some sort of new romance. Like that's the next logical step. But this 4 of Wands speaks on that and then some. This is an energy here of a union of some sort. Looks like 2 people celebrating, quite possibly after being married, some sort of victory. This could be a celebration you're having with loved ones as well, family members. What do we have at the crown? I had a feeling Judgment was going to come out. I saw it in my mind's eye. Scorpio Pluto energy. And it landed right there at that solar plexus chakra, which is the chakra for Scorpio and Aries. There's a very strong presence in this energy here, Virgo. This is an incredibly powerful spread. You're being called, Virgo. This is an energy of rebirth. It's an energy of following your inner calling. It's all about your purpose. Virgo, you were put inside this cycle for a very specific reason. There was a certain amount of wisdom that you needed to gain. And in doing so, you also expose these energies and align them for their judgment, which is very necessary for evolution. See, we want these energies to wake up to their wickedness. This is where you come in, Virgo. You're an agent and you didn't even know it. And this is something that will become clearer to you as time moves on. But you're positioned inside this karmic cycle to learn what you need to learn. Gather wisdom for the universe, for the collective, for your path. And to also mark these individuals for judgment, so they receive the necessary karma in order to evolve this specific energy signature that they encompass. It's a stuck energy. It's what I call gray energy. It's stagnant. It's not flowing. It's creating resistance. It's like dead weight. It's like there's this hidden crossroads that was revealed to you, Virgo. The big secret. The plan was exposed to you. The divine presented you with this very important decision that you needed to make. Were you going to stay or were you going to leave? And allow for divine judgment to come through. It's an energy of awakening. Hearing the voice of spirit. And stepping into your power. It's essentially a birth, a spiritual rebirth. An opening of your third eye. Revealing this hidden crossroads, so to speak. The spirit of primal fire is what this is all about, Virgo. You made this decision, and this is what the divine armed you with. A promise was kept. What do we have at the foundation, please? Lovers, Zephyr. Wow. These next few cards I read as reversals, Virgo, because these are low polarity energies, essentially demons, that work through these energies to keep you stuck inside the cycle. This is read as the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy. This is an energy of breakups, divorces. It's an energy of discord. It's an energy of misaligned values. This represents everything that we picked up at the beginning of the reading. There you are with this person or these people, however this shows up for you. Family, friends, lover. It's going to be different for all of you. It's right here. We're now seeing behind the veil. What do we have at the sacral? Nine of Wands, Sag energy, Marcosius. Very defensive energy. It's an energy of resistance. It's like this energy is acting like they're not ready for this. Such a weird message. No, I'm not ready for it to be over. I'm not ready to break up. I'm not prepared for this. I'm not prepared to go out on my own. It's just a really strange kind of energy. Picking up on a very immature person here. Whoever it is you're dealing with. It's like, well, that's not my problem. Look at the way you've treated me. And now you're not prepared for me to leave? Huh. That's interesting. Virgo, you need to keep pushing. This person is going to use every tactic in the book to try and stop you from moving forward. However this shows up for you. Picking up on deep forms of manipulation, bribery for some of you. That could be related to work or career-like cycles that this may be referring to. Something like this. But this message here is to really show you, Virgo, what you have waiting for you and how much can actually be lost should you decide to entertain this energy any further or go back or something like this. I don't think it's an energy of going back. I think it's more of an energy of confusion, which connects me to this crossroads energy that judgment presents to you. This is the energy of stepping out on faith, Virgo. Typically, the divine will just give you glimpses on what your future can hold for you. But right here, this really does feel like them showing you some sort of guarantee on how much your life can truly improve by making the right decision, putting yourself first, stepping into your power, and entering into this new life cycle. It just takes courage. You really have nothing to be afraid of, Virgo. That in and of itself is an illusion. And yes, this is a test of faith. You're stepping into the unknown in some capacity here. But this is why the reward is so great. Because of your faith. Faith births greatness. Your belief in a higher power, source energy. Simply believing helps keep it alive. It keeps it alive inside of you. You become a beacon of faith and hope for others now. What do we have at the solar plexus? 6 of Wands, murmur, Leo energy at the solar plexus. This really does go along with what I'm saying here. This is an energy of having a lack of confidence. It's an energy of giving up. It's also an energy of being taken advantage of, which goes back to what I was saying at the beginning of the reading. That really is the energy that framed the reading. You being treated like a pushover, you being taken advantage of, being taken for granted, this kind of energy. This is that energy they're using against you, trying to keep you in this cycle that's never ending. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't evolve. It's gray energy. This is the resistance. This is an energy that wants you to fail. What do we have at the heart, please? Deca Rabia. Finds an unfair cost. This is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse energy. This is a very lazy, stubborn individual. I feel like this represents this person. This person, it's like they just sit around and point, right? And they think that they hold the scales, they hold the power. Picking up on a very controlling, self-serving individual here. This person will never change. They need this divine judgment to come through. It's their only hope. You're actually doing them a favor, Virgo. Think about that. By staying in energy like this, you're enabling it. You're keeping it alive. By doing that, you will align yourself for negative karma because you're essentially working for the dark. The left-hand path, which is the path of resistance, fines and unfair costs, right? It's like you just having to deal with all the repercussions of what that karmic cycle brings or having this individual in your life. And then we have Rochelle, restitution, which is the King of Cups. This is an energy of stoicism. Completely emotionally balanced. It's also an energy of helping other people grow. So it goes along perfectly with what I just said. And here they are. No, Virgo, please, don't go, please. I'll be better. Right? But they won't change. It's very wise energy here, Virgo. You're a soldier of the divine. You know what to do and you know what must be done. It's for the betterment of these individuals and the collective as a whole. And of course, yourself and your own spiritual evolution. This is the crossroads right here. What do we have at the throat? Wow. Back to back. Unbelievable. King of Cups, Rochelle again. God seeing everything. Restitution. Finds stolen objects and discovers the person responsible. That's really speaking to me about these individuals receiving judgment, right? And being sentenced to their karma. They're being held responsible for their wickedness, for what they've taken from the universe, what they've taken from you energetically, and probably many others. And they haven't given anything back. They must now repay. That's what karma is. They must pay for their crimes to bring balance. You know what's so interesting here, Virgo? I just realized, and this is just such a beautiful message. It goes back to what I was saying regarding these three aces. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, which naturally would lead to Ace of Cups energy, which is all about emotional strength. And they just gave us two King of Cups, which is also an energy of emotional strength. And they reiterated it. Unbelievable. You have all four elements being represented on this table, Virgo. You have everything at your disposal. All four superpowers. Earth, air, fire, and water. It's all here. This is what you're being given by the divine, what you're being blessed with for what you've had to endure on your path. This is an incredibly powerful message. And it makes me feel emotional looking down at the way they gave this to us here. And then by re-emphasizing the energy, by giving it to us twice. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with this King of Cups. What do we have at the third eye, please? Wow. Wheel of Fortune, Metatron. All four elements at your disposal is definitely right, Virgo. This is you stepping into a whole new life cycle. You understanding how the universe works because you have this bigger picture vision over your life. You now positioning yourself to receive all of this good fortune, which is all a result of your good karma. Simply allowing the divine to work as they should in your life. Not creating resistance. Taking the signs and synchronicities and moving and being on your way and not enabling this energy. Once the exposure happens, you get the message. You're to move, Virgo. That's your message to get out. There's a tremendous amount of prosperity and wealth and abundance on this table. It's all here, Virgo. Nothing but wins with multiple confirmations here. What do we have at the crown to close this out for Virgo, please? Hangman, Pisces energy, Nichael. The horns of judgment are being blown, Virgo. The only God, desire for knowledge, protects from liars, evil spells, and bad spirits. This is an energy of you letting go, releasing yourself from the suspended state, from within this karmic cycle that you once existed, taking the wisdom gained and moving forward, not delaying what the divine is trying to bless you with here. Seeing these energies for who they really are, traitors. Watch as they victimize themselves now, as you move forward. And even though these individuals may not even be aware of this, that there was something inside of them that told them that they were to keep you inside this cycle, which is telling me that there was something using them as a host, a form of possession. This is how the devil works in your life, Virgo. He will show up in those around you to keep you from this energy here. This is the energy of a light worker. Somebody who's on a divine mission in this lifetime, who's here to achieve greatness. This is a very beautiful, powerful energy here, Virgo, and I'm very happy to see it for you. It's very well deserved. I know you'll make the right decisions moving forward. So enjoy. Virgo, this is the energy that's available to you, depending on where you are on this timeline, should you choose to accept. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you would like a personal reading. All that information can be found in the description below. And thank you for your donations, Virgo. Take care.